Today I'm going to share something with you that truly changed my life, and it might change yours too. We all have dreams and goals. We all have a dream of where we want to be in life. We all have a goal of something that we want to achieve in our lives. But the sad truth is, very few people achieve the life of their dreams. While I cannot tell you exactly why you are not seeing progress, I can tell you something that is universal, something that stood on my way, something that I had to find a way to overcome it before I could see any progress. And based on my interactions with people, I believe this one thing is one of the major things that stop people from achieving anything. And that thing is procrastination. Few years ago, when I was working as an administrative assistant, I was making around 40 to 45,000 naira per month. And that wasn't enough, obviously. So I kept thinking of a way to earn extra income outside of my job. And that is when I started searching for how to make money online. And I did come across all the things you see when you search for how to make money online. And the mistake I made was I did not make up my mind and have focus. I decided to go after everything and figure out what will work for me. And that, in some sense, that is a good idea, but in some sense, that is a terrible idea. Because what I did was, at the same time, I was trying print on demand. At the same time, I had a YouTube channel. At the same time, I'm writing blog articles. At the same time, I am trying affiliate marketing. See, it's just me. I'm only one person. So how many hours do I have in a day to invest enough time into doing all these random things to figure out what will work for me? And the lack of focus is not the only thing that stopped me from achieving any progress. What really stopped me from achieving progress is procrastination. Even though I was trying everything, I was doing everything, I knew if I am to make something work, I need to have focus and I need to go all in. And what does it mean to go all in? In order to go all in, I have to stop doing all the other things and pick one and go after it, invest all the time necessary, all the resources I have into it. And I kept procrastinating about it because if I stop doing all the other things, I invest everything into this, what if it didn't work at the end? So I kept putting in 10% of effort into several things, and obviously nothing works until I decided to have focus. When I discovered freelancing, I thought, okay, this is something that I am offering a clear value to someone in exchange of money. So that could work. And based on a little research I did at that time, I figured out there is an opportunity, there is market for it. There are clients looking for freelancers. And if people are getting started and making it, then I surely have a chance. And I did not see any progress until I overcome this procrastination. I decided I am going to do freelancing. I have focus and I'm going to invest anything into making it work for me. At that time, I don't even have a personal computer. I have a computer in an office that I use for office work. And that is what I used. That is what I used to start my freelancing career. Even though I haven't really found any client with my office computer, that is kind of illegal, but that is what I used. I used my office computer to create my freelancing profile in a freelancer.com, and I used my office computer to do some research about freelancing, watch some YouTube videos. That's kind of illegal, but that's really what I did because I don't have a personal computer. All I have was my smartphone. And part of getting rid of the procrastination is I decided to get a computer because I figured I need a computer if I am to make it work. So I get rid of my procrastination, I have focus, and I invest everything I have into buying a computer. The computer I could afford that time is not even a new one. It's a very small computer that has very limited capacity. I had to really go tight that month. I even had to borrow some money in order to have enough money to buy the old computer that I bought. And I did that because I get rid of the procrastination. I decided I am going to do this. I have focus and I go after it. I go all in. I bought a computer and I started learning. I didn't just start learning things and keep learning and start planning. I just took action. The moment I bought a computer, I just went all in and I started looking for clients. Even though at the time I don't even have enough skills really to offer freelancing services, I just go after it. I just started looking for clients. And guess what? I did manage to find some clients. Even though I didn't have enough skills, I don't have a good computer, I don't have enough knowledge of everything, I did manage to find some clients. Even though at the end I made so many mistakes, I had to abandon my first freelancing platform because I ended up with too many bad client reviews. But you see, I took action. And that action that I took, I went after finding client, I found client, I get a bad client review, I couldn't find client with my profile, but I learned. I learned on the process. I abandoned the profile, I started again in Fiverr.com. And I have experience when I started on Fiverr.com. So it became a little easier for me to work on Fiverr because I already have some experience working on freelancer.com. And the moment I decided to go all in on freelancing, I became obsessed with it. I became obsessed. Every second I have, I'm thinking of freelancing. Every minute I have, I'm thinking of freelancing. Every second I am on a computer, I'm doing something. Anytime I'm opening a computer, I have a tab open that is something related to freelancing. I either have a freelancing platform open in another tab, or I'm watching a tutorial in another tab. I just became obsessed with it. And that is what ultimately helped me become successful with freelancing. So if you are thinking of starting freelancing or virtual assistance and you haven't started yet, or if you are currently learning the skills necessary, or if you are doing anything else other than looking for a client, then you are probably stuck in that phase. And what you need to do is get out of that learning or planning phase and just start looking for a client. You will make mistakes in the beginning, obviously, and that is really the only way to learn. You make mistakes and you become better. And I personally believe whether freelancing or virtual assistance or anything else, if you have focus and you decide to go all in and you become obsessed with it, you are going to figure out a way to succeed. There are going to be challenges, but if you are obsessed with it, you are going to find ways to overcome any challenge that came your way. So if you have started freelancing or virtual assistance, but you haven't found a client yet, or if you are thinking of getting started, watch this next video where I will show you the fastest way to find client as a beginner. If you find the video helpful, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe. I will see you in the next one.